The corporates jumping onto it is where I go, okay, what is the conspiracy behind this? When the brands start joking about the A- stuff, I don't know if you're just having fun versus someone's like, hey, we really want to ruin this guy's perception on the global brand of him.
Hey, yo. First things first, no hate to the original creator at all. As a matter of fact, go ahead and watch his original video for full context. I thought he made a really good point at the beginning of the video, one that I actually agree with, and one that I echoed similar sentiments a couple months ago after Drake dropped The Heart Part 6. The rest of the video, though, I have a few thoughts. For one thing, I absolutely disagree with the idea of some sort of conspiracy to take Drake down. This idea that these companies and these brands and these corporations and the industry as a whole are in on this vendetta to ruin Drake's image. And the biggest reason why I don't think that this is the case is because, well, think about the world that we've always lived in. We live in a capitalist and opportunist world, a world where when something is popular or trending at the time, we're all quick to jump at the opportunity to capitalize off of it. I'm guilty of it, you're probably guilty of it, but more than any entity in the world, corporations are absolutely guilty of it. So with that in mind, I want to ask a simple question. For everybody who is empathizing with Drake in this moment, sort of feeding into this idea that there's some sort of conspiracy against him because everybody's sort of dogpiling on him, where was this empathy in 2015 for Meek Mill? I swear, it's either some people just now started paying attention to hip-hop or they just simply forgot about all of this, but I didn't forget. When Drake dropped back-to-back against Meek Mill in 2015, that was everywhere. Why? Because just like Not Like Us, Back to Back was a big record. Both Back to Back and Not Like Us have this similar quality in being able to transcend its original context, just like Hit 'Em Up by Tupac. It's like, yeah, they're diss tracks, but by themselves, they're still catchy earworms that you can jam to. Like I said, Back to Back was everywhere. It played in arenas, it played in schools, it played in restaurants, it played in clubs, it played at weddings, it played during NBA games. Everybody was saying, oh man, not again. And just like with Not Like Us, companies, corporations, brands all found a way to capitalize off of its popularity. Burger King, Whataburger, Cineplex, Brazzers. You said Duolingo, allow me to introduce you to her older cousin, Rosetta Stone. Meek Mill was getting clowned everywhere, even backstage at that year's OVO Fest by Kanye West and Will Smith, probably the most famous person in the world who happens to be from the same city as Meek Mill. The song was nominated for a Grammy. Shaq asked Drake to do an impromptu performance of the song the following year at the NBA All-Star Game.
I learned the game from William West, so you can never check me. Back to back for the boys that didn't get the message. Back to back like I'm on the cover of Lethal Weapon. Back to back like I'm Jordan 96, 97.
Saturday Night Live made an entire skit centered around that song, featuring Drake the following year.
You're doing a good job.
Good job, that's it. I'm doing great, you. Say that again in my face, suck my dick.
So again, I have to ask, where was this empathy for Meek Mill? As a matter of fact, don't answer that question. Answer this one. Was it a conspiracy to take down Meek Mill and ruin his image? Or was it just another example of people jumping at the opportunity to capitalize on something that was a trending pop culture issue? Now, I'm not saying that this is Drake's karma. I'm not even saying that Drake deserves it. But what I am saying is that why are we surprised that this is happening to Drake right now when we saw how this played out before when he was on the winning side of it?
But you know, I didn't make this video because I'm trying to change anyone's mind about anything.